My GLP-1 journey got 10 times easier when I decided to stop doing it alone and build a community. In this video today, I am going to convince you why joining a community or having a GLP-1 community is the single thing that is going to make your entire GLP-1 journey so much better, easier, and just keep you from quitting. If you don't know who I am Nikki, and I've been on a GLP-1 medication for over 2 years. Since March of 2023, I started at 258 pounds, and I have lost 75 pounds since then, weighing in around 180 now, and I still have 30 pounds to go. My first year, I lost weight pretty quickly. I am definitely more of a fast responder or a normal responder on these medications, but I got to a point towards the end of that first year where the weight loss significantly slowed down and I started to spiral. I started to think that it was over for me. I actually switched medications because I thought that it wasn't working anymore. It is a very difficult process to go through this journey without any kind of help or community or communication with other people who are on this journey too. And I tried very hard to find the communities. I went into Facebook communities. I got on social media. I tried very hard to find a community that was going to be helpful for me on my journey, and I wasn't able to do that, which is exactly why I created the GLP1 Girl Code community, which is a community full of women on this exact same journey who can just tell you that you're not alone, who can say, yep, me too. People who get it and not people who are shaming you for being on a GLP-1 medication, or the people in your real life who are just complimenting you and making you feel pretty amazing, but they still don't get it. And when you're trying to have conversations with these people and they just don't understand, it's not the same as having a conversation with someone who truly gets it. Being on a GLP-1 medication can come with amazing benefits. You may lose weight really quickly and have all those exciting feelings of, wow, this is working. The weight loss is happening. I am losing weight. Those months I remember very fondly in my journey because there was so much going on that I really didn't think about anything else besides losing weight. But the problem with that is that it's going to get to a point where you start to wonder what's next. What are you going to do when you get to maintenance, or what are you going to do when a stall happens? Because I guarantee you a stall will happen on your journey, and you're going to have to figure out how to get through that. And when you don't have anybody to talk to during that stall, that's when most of you are here. You're here on YouTube, you're looking at the videos, you're watching the videos, you are finding community in social media. You're watching, you're listening, maybe you're commenting, and you are technically part of a YouTube community. When I was losing a significant amount of weight and everything was coming off, I was ecstatic. Like, things were looking up. I was so excited, but it also came with a sense of overwhelm. There were so many feelings and they were coming from everywhere, and my mind was racing and everything was happening, and I had nobody to talk to about it. And I really feel like if I had a community during that time, my journey would have been just so much more fulfilling, because I would have had people who get it, people who I could talk to, people who I could celebrate with, and who would be excited for me on this journey. I just wish that I had this community when I first started a GLP-1 medication. Because ultimately, it can feel so isolating when you are the only one in the room on a GLP-1 medication, and you show up and everyone knows that you're on a GLP-1 medication, or they think you're on a GLP-1 medication because you've lost weight. It can feel isolating. So what does this support actually look like? When you are in a supportive community of other women who are also on a GLP-1 medication, it's more than just cheering for you every single day, right? That's what we'll do. We will cheer for you. We have celebrations. We celebrate all of the amazing things that happen. But the reality and the truth of this medication is that it's not all butterflies and rainbows, right? There are hard days. There are days that we want to throw the towel in. There are days that we just want to be done and we want to quit because we think it's not working or something is not going our way. And having a community that gets it, having a community of women who are there to listen, to tell you that you are doing everything correctly, to tell you that you are doing better than you think, really goes a long way. Or having someone in there that has gone through the exact same situation that you are currently in and has found their way to the other side. I do believe that's why so many people are watching my videos and so many people resonate with my videos, is because I have found myself on the other side, right? I started out at 258 pounds. I've lost 75 pounds. I am now at a point where people are telling me that I don't even necessarily need to lose any more weight. They're telling me that I look like a normal sized person, which I don't even know what that means, right? But I believe that people resonate with me because they see me on the other side and that's where they want to get, right? Imagine having a group full of women at any part of their journey. We have people that are just starting. We have women who are in the middle. We have women who are stalled. We have women who have been on it for a really long time. The information and the knowledge that you can gain from the women inside this community is priceless. And it's so different than when you're just out and about and talking to your best friends who are not on a GLP-1 medication and who don't get it. There's something about hearing someone who has been in your shoes and has gotten to the other side that will make your journey 10 times easier. Having people who have the same side effects that you're having people who have figured out a way to stop a certain side effect, or having women who are going to share recipes with you that are GLP-1 friendly, or ways to eat protein when you feel like absolute crap, or just a woman to say, it's okay that you didn't eat breakfast this morning because I didn't either, right? Like having this group of women who are just there to show up for you, who are there to support you. It has been the best part of my entire GLP-1 journey to date, even better than the weight loss. And the thing is that it's helping me lose weight because it's helping me stay accountable to myself. It's helping me stay accountable to the women in the group. The GLP1 Girl Code literally launched less than 2 weeks ago, and it has completely changed my life in so many ways because of the feeling that I get every single time I log into that room. And this kind of community, this kind of group just didn't exist. I've been in other groups. When I first started, I was in a bunch of like Facebook communities. I was in a bunch of communities and there was so much negativity in those communities. A lot of it was like about where they were getting their medications and how they were getting their medications. And it wasn't even about like their day-to-day life or their side effects. And nobody was trying to get to know each other. Nobody was helping each other through. It was really literally about how do I get my medication? Where's the best place to go? And those groups grew really quickly and they became quickly overwhelming. People were posting their links. People were trying to sell. It was all affiliate marketing. It was a lot of chaos in any of the free communities that I did try to join. And it was just not where I wanted to spend my time, which is exactly why I decided to create the community that I wanted. And that's what I did with the GLP1 Girl Code. And I do have a free Facebook community as well that you are more than welcome to join. But I need you to know that the kind of support that's in that community is not the same as the support that's in the GLP1 Girl Code. When you come into the GLP1 Girl Code, you are not just getting a community, you are getting tools and resources and courses and monthly drops. A GLP1 Girl Code just launched 2 weeks ago. We have 34 women inside, which is pretty amazing in only 2 weeks. It is only $17 per month, but you get the community, you get monthly live calls. I am dropping new resources every single first of the month. So you get all of that within this one community for only $17 per month. And I will forewarn you that as soon as the community hits 100 members, the price will be going up. I don't know exactly what it's going to go to, but I definitely want this community to feel exclusive. I want it to stay small. I want it to stay at a point where we can grow with each other, get to know each other, and be there for each other. And being in here at the beginning phases like this is monumental. It's huge because we are seeing each other's names over and over again, and we are learning about each other. We are getting to know each other, and it's really, really cool. Because when these women need support or need another woman to just say, I get it, you're going to be okay, keep moving forward, it becomes more of a trustworthy comment because we see this person every single day in the group. Every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday, I am posting a thread that you will come in, comment on, and just really just deep dive into each other's journeys, into each other's lives. You can ask questions, you can share recipes, you can share your movement, you can share what you ate that day. I have gotten a lot of comments from members that say that they like to be able to share their daily summary. I don't know if any of you guys downloaded my custom GPT prompt from my last week's video, but they have, and they are sharing their end of day summary in there every single night because it keeps them accountable. And that's one of the things, is that when you are doing this on your own with nobody else around, who is holding you accountable? Just yourself, right? You need other people who are on the same journey to help hold you accountable, and that's what this space can do if you want it to. In my opinion, the best part of the community is the community itself. But there's so much more within the community as well. You have access to every single course that I've created, every single digital product, every single challenge that I have created so far is in the community already. And anytime I drop anything new, you will get immediate instant access. You will actually get first access. For example, next month in August, I will be launching the Protein When You're Not Hungry digital product. The membership girls will get access to it first for an entire week, and then it will launch to the public the second week of August. So you get first dibs, first access completely for free. Every single time I drop something in there, it will be at least worth the price of the membership. I do my absolute best to make sure that it's a place where you want to be. It's a place where you have all the resources and all of the materials that you need to be successful on this journey. And I really do believe that a community will make your GLP-1 journey 10 times easier, because we need the accountability. We need people to hold us accountable, and that's what this community does. When you have enough support on a journey like this, you stop obsessing over everything. You stop spiraling, and you finally find the other side, even if it's a slow process. But the thing is when you have a community, the process doesn't feel so slow because you have other people who are doing it with you. And it just feels so much more natural. And when you're not alone, you just feel like you have so much more momentum and motivation. And that's what we can do. So if you feel like something has been missing, if you feel like you are alone on this journey and no one around you gets you, this might be the missing piece. And I sincerely and cordially invite you to join the GLP1 Girl Code. It is about women showing up for each other. If you want to learn more about everything that's inside the GLP1 Girl Code community, I am going to link it in the very top of my description. So you can go in, read the sales page. There's FAQ questions there, all of the things, everything you would need to know. But if you have any other questions about this community, please leave them in the comments down below, and I will be answering every single comment, every single question, because I definitely wholeheartedly believe that if you are on a GLP-1 journey, you should be in some sort of community with other women who are also on this journey. All right, if you want to learn even more ways to make sure your GLP-1 journey goes off without a hitch, no such thing. But here are some more lessons that I have learned since being on GLP-1 medication. I will link that video right here. And just remember, you are doing much better than you think. You've got this. I will see you in my next video. Bye.